Let's talk, let's talk. We discussed today where I put together mini kits to create a larger kit. Back to school emergency kits for back to feminine hygiene was my main concern outside of getting my school supplies. And I'm talking about from elementary all the way to college, the last time I was in college. What I learned in the last 12 plus 10 plus years is to have a feminine hygiene kit. I'm going to start with this for the ladies because this is something you absolutely need. This is something that no matter what instructor or teacher that you have, they must understand that. Man or woman, they must understand that we're going to need something like this on us at all times. This might be something you might want to carry with you even if it's not the time of month, and even when you have your whole backpack and your purse in your locker, you got to have this and at least the phone, if they allow you to have the phone if you're not in college. Yeah, I know this thing ain't just telling me low battery. We're not having that today. Feminine hygiene kit. So over the years I learned with trial and error to have one of these. What is this? This is not a specific feminine hygiene bag. This is a bag I picked up when I bought a purse. And you know how when you have a purse, the purse don't come just with the handle and everything else. I'm thinking of a purse I might have to go in my closet and show you. Gorgeous fuchsia color. So it's about this color here. Point I'm trying to make here is if you buy makeup bags, they usually come in 1 to 3 and they're assorted colors. They come with a certain aesthetic. They come with a certain color for you to color coordinate. That's perfect. If you don't have it, go out in the stores to get it. Where do you get it? Places like, get your notepad because you might need it. Marshall's, Ross. Well, I wanted to say Victoria's Secret next. That would not have been correct. But they do have makeup bags like that. So maybe that is correct because I've seen it. They have the little makeup bags, the little accessory bags. You could buy it from there. If you don't want to spend as much and it's not the semi-annual sale, that's fine. Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington, Bell's Outlet. What are the other department stores? You might could go into places like Dillard's because I was in there not too long ago, and where I smelled all the luxury scents. I seen all kind of nice clothing on the way to get into the luxury perfume section. So Dillard's ain't, Dillard's is still pretty good. Take and single out after you have your makeup bags. Either you go buy them or you look through your stash. Pick a bag that's designated for things like this. What are things like this? I'm glad you asked. And see, the reason why I'm talking like this is because there's still people out there that they're not aware. They've maybe not been taught proper etiquette. Maybe they've not been taught about feminine hygiene. Either they don't have their parents or something going on, or they didn't take the time. That's fine. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Maybe I'll be able to help you. Feminine hygiene. We got tampons. I don't have a liner right now I can find, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to find it for this is all this is over with for this whole discussion. We'll get into this later. Norforms. These are deodorant suppositories. Deodorizing from the inside of your lady parts out. These tampons I done had for so long, they still in the wrapper, they're still intact, and they're still good. This show you how long I've had this feminine hygiene kit. Has never failed me. Never. It's always gotten me out of a jam. I'm like, thank God. I'm like, I'd be so excited. Like, can you imagine having an emergency like that as a woman and then you not prepared? I can count the number of times in my hand I've had emergency and not been prepared before I implemented this feminine hygiene kit. Maybe about 2 times within the last decade or so. Since then, I've always been prepared. I never leave home without it. You also want to have pads of at least 2 different absorbencies. What are absorbencies for pads? Glad you asked that. Absorbency for pads are how much liquid, in this case, how much blood, how much of your cycle, your leakage that you experience as a woman that comes out. That's absorbency. Regular is for a regular flow. Super is for a more heavier flow. Then I've seen something called super extra in the Always brand. Super extra extra super super, and they have overnight and all this other stuff for pads and tampons. For pads, even if you don't use pads, even if you're not the biggest fan of pads, what you need to do is still store those absorbency of pads, because you never know when your flow is going to shift and change from a lighter flow to a higher one. I should know. I can testify. I started off having fluctuating levels of my flow, and then within the last couple of years, it has changed and shifted. So I always prepare for it. 2 regular, 2 super. Sometimes I do 3 regular and 3 super of the pads. Then you want to add your feminine deodorant spray. I feel like I have it somewhere over here. And I do, without the cap. These caps never tend to really stay on well, so I'm talking to you, Summer's Eve, Vagisil, and the rest of you that make these feminine deodorant sprays. You also want to have this in your kit. Now, if your bag is too small for your feminine hygiene kit for back to school emergency supplies that are not notebooks and pens and papers, put this in your purse or either get a bigger bag. That has always proven to be, keep me prepared. Now, how do you pack this back to school emergency kit? Perfect example. I have 2 regular absorbencies. Those are usually in the yellow category, no matter the brand that I've found. I'm not sure why they go with yellow. Maybe it reminds me of a traffic stop. I don't know. Then we have 1 super, because I've been using. I got another super here. 2 regular on the left, 2 super. Pack your tampons first. Pack the largest to the smallest items like that. Largest down to the smallest items into your feminine hygiene kit. I put this at the bottom because I don't want to be digging forward and it be at the top and block me from the suppositories. Then we're going to pretend like these are panty liners. 2 or 3 of every absorbency of that. If it's only 1 absorbency, talking about any type of leakage that isn't your menstrual cycle, put that in there on top of the tampons. Then we have suppositories. Told you I was going to get into this real quick. What are suppositories? What are deodorant suppositories specifically? Not suppositories by themselves. That's for something else entirely, for bowel movements. We're not talking about that. Okay. They are meant to deodorize your feminine hygiene area, your downstairs area, your lady parts internally, and it uses your natural body temperature there to melt that down, which is why you need a pad to catch that leakage. As soon as you insert that in, it works the exact same way as your uterus lining shedding during each month of your cycle, ladies. That's what that's for. I don't suggest it every day, but definitely after your menstrual cycle. So we have about 3 of these. Some of these I got smushed. What I suggest for feminine hygiene products like this that are deodorant suppositories, I would highly suggest storing these once you have them in your feminine hygiene kit in a cool, dark place. So if you put it in your purse, in the locker, or anything like that, and them lockers is hot, in an area that's hot, you might want to keep the kit on you. Anybody got something to say about it? Tell them it's got your special lady stuff in it, and some of this stuff is prone to melt. What you talking? It ain't chocolate. Now, I do wish they would package them a bit different, where they look like chocolate, but then maybe that's a good thing, so that no one opens it up and think it's chocolate, because it's not. It's not edible. It's not worth the hospital visit, sis. I'm trying to tell you. And then This is going to represent, the rest of these tampons are going to represent your larger absorbency regular pads. I'm going to pretend like these 2 regular tampons are 2 regular pad absorbencies, and this represents the 2 super pads. Tuck those down and into the side of your feminine hygiene kit. And if it can fit, put that in there. It still happens to fit. But put that in there, zip it up. You now have the first part of your preparation for your back to school emergency hygiene kit. In school right now. If this has helped you, there is a playlist that I will have on either side for all of you to enjoy. I thank each and every one of you for your comments. I thank each and every one of you for watching and rocking with me even at this point within the live stream. I'll have it linked for you below to have a healthy snack. I do sincerely hope that this has helped. If you have, that's all for this session, and I love each and every one of you. See you next time.